My weekends are normally quite busy. I end up doing so much random stuff, so I'm just going to bring you guys along with me. So my boyfriend come down to me. He lives an hour and a half away and he's got a new Mercedes. I love it. This is like the newest car he's ever had and it's got a sunroof. Like, it's amazing. And it honestly looks so smart. I mean, it's a really, really nice car. But of course, it has got issues. So he had to take it to Hertfordshire to get the car fixed. My nails are still looking so good. I just thought this shot looked really, really cool. Like, look at them. So we basically got the car remapped in a McDonald's car park. And then, of course, we headed back to Essex. I think it was an hour and a half where it was. We ended up getting it remapped. It was Hertfordshire way, somewhere around there. And it was literally almost sunset already. I mean, look at the plane coming down in the sky. I just thought that was cute. So we actually ended up going to this electric forecourt thing because he needed to check his tire pressure, and I ended up filling up his washer fluid because he did not have any. And we also put up his dash cam because it's really important he has a dash cam because the amount of stuff we have got into is genuinely crazy. I should make a story time. It would be so much. Now the car was feeling pretty good again and it sounded really, really nice now. Now this car has intelligent lighting, so the full beams come on by themselves and they turn off by themselves, which I think is really, really cool. I've seen this before in my parents' cars, but him having this feature in one of his cars is genuinely pretty cool. And then of course we needed to get some fuel because we've been driving around so much. And then I actually ended up taking his car for a drive because he wanted me to take it for a drive. So yeah, it was pretty good. Now this was the next day and I woke up with impetigo on my face. See these two spots? That's impetigo. It just keeps coming back like every month. Now, this used to be my African grey parrot called North, but my mum ended up giving him to my nan and granddad's, and I go visit my nan and granddad's every single weekend. I tried giving Apple and he threw it. And the car didn't have aircon, and we needed aircon. It was so hot, so my boyfriend ended up re-gassing it. I don't even know what he's doing, but he's managing to make it re-gas. I don't even know how it works, but yeah, it made aircon work. I was trying to get a video of this car for ages because I thought it had a skull on the side. I don't even know what that is, but that's not a skull. Now, I was on a hunt for some chocolate strawberries, but then this place wasn't open. We ended up driving to get some, and look at this dog in this window. So I ended up ordering some like on an app, and then we went and picked them up from a couple towns away. And this man, when I was in there, he literally grabbed my chocolate strawberries off of the woman making them and started staring at them. And he was a customer, bear in mind. Like, me and my boyfriend were literally getting harassed. But here's my boyfriend's waffle. It looks really, really good, and so did my strawberries. I'm gonna try one of these. Although, like, Kanafa doesn't want to stick to the strawberries. I love these. This is literally like one of my cravings all the time, and it tastes like it. These like headrest covers in someone's car were genuinely creeping me out. What even is that? Or like, I've had Casper's, I've had creams, and I've also had like this other place that does chocolate strawberries. I've had multiple at this rate, but I would definitely say that like Casper's you pay more, but you do get better. Like the waffle that my boyfriend had, he didn't particularly like it much. Casper's definitely just outcompetes that like so much. But you pay more though, because this was £7.50. I think it was £8 for the waffle, but at Casper's it'd be like £12, but you get a lot better on a waffle. We ended up taking a drive down to Southend because there was meant to be a car meet down there, and Southend looks so pretty sometimes. It genuinely reminds me of like somewhere in like America or something. I don't know, it just looks quite pretty and it has really, really nice views. But genuinely there wasn't even that good of a car meet. We did see some really cool cars, which I'm going to show you. Like this one here was genuinely just covered in fur. The car was covered in fur fully all over. I have no idea how they washed this car. I don't even know whose idea this was. It was meant to be a bumblebee. I thought it was a dog or something at the beginning, but no, it's meant to be a bumblebee. At Southend there's like loads of arcades along the seafront as well, and they also have Adventure Island, which is like a massive theme park. I guess it's one of the biggest ones I know of, me myself. But yeah, they have loads of arcades. It just looks really cool. I go in these arcades quite a bit, to be fair. And look at that bumblebee car. Like, bro, it's genuinely crazy. I don't know why someone would even create that of a car. I've never seen nothing like that ever. Then we had to stop off and get more fuel because my boyfriend realised he was literally driving on like 5 miles down Southend seafront, so we ended up topping up our fuel tank once again. I think we go through like a couple £100 of fuel every single week. We need to cut down on it, but it's genuinely crazy. All we do is drive around, and you'll see that throughout this video. And then we saw this Lamborghini Urus Mansouri. My boyfriend said these are really expensive, and I googled it. They're like 380 grand and above. Well expensive. It looked really nice though. It had like this two-tone fade. I thought it looked really, really cool. I mean, just look at it. That's such an expensive car. And that number plate is probably quite expensive as well, to be fair, because it's only 4 digits. My boyfriend's going to show you some skids. Now, he does say he's not particularly good at it. He's never really practiced it, but he's so camera shy. He didn't want to be in the video, but he wanted to show off this. So yeah, this is what you see of him. We got pizza. I got him like pork sausage and pineapple. He doesn't know I got him that, but yeah. And I got myself original tomato. This is like from Papa John's, and it's got Toy Story box. Looks so cool. All the pubs are like really busy because it's England playing against Norway at the minute. But I don't watch football like personally, so I don't really keep on top of everything. My boyfriend's trying to go get sauces because they didn't actually give us any. Normally they give us like a garlic and herb one. We didn't get any, and like obviously, why do we want to eat pizza without garlic and herb sauce? And then, you know what, I thought I would watch it because it is England, and then this street lamp was just flashing like non-stop. Now this is the next day and we were back out. We was back out driving around. Now we decided for our little road trip of the day, because every Sunday we go away somewhere, and we decided we're going to go over the Dartford Bridge today, and we ended up going to like Brentwood Way, and I was starving before we even got to the Dartford Bridge, so we ended up going to this Cafe Neon 7. The wait for the food was actually really long, considering we only had quite simple stuff to make, and then there was also a little shopping mall and I needed a drink, so I got an Oasis. We got food. Where's that? Well, this one's mine. So I got like loaded fries with cheese. We put herb sauce because it had like chipotle and that's spicy. And yeah, I didn't want it to be spicy, so I took jalapenos and that off of them. And he got like a halloumi salad. So it's kind of hot out today, so I don't know if he'll like it, but yeah. And now, of course, we was back on the move because we ain't got all day. And then like 45 minutes later, we got to the Dartford crossing. And this is basically just a big bridge that joins Essex and Kent, pretty much. It crosses over the English Channel, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, this is the Dartford crossing. I'm not sure if you've ever seen this. Then we was in Kent, and I can't lie, we was literally racing this car down some roads. I don't even know what we was doing. We was trying to avoid the ULEZ zone, but then we actually ended up in it, which was really annoying because that's £12.50. Now we ended up in Brighton, and this was a massive mansion, and then we saw this like church, I think it is. But yeah, I don't even know how we ended up in Brighton. Brighton is pretty far away, and this is the first time I can remember going to Brighton. I've been there before with my parents, but didn't really do much. Again, didn't really do much this day. We kind of just went down there and had a look, and yeah, it was actually really pretty. Now this pole my boyfriend was telling me was observation tower. I didn't believe him, but it actually was. We ended up taking a walk down the seafront type of thing. Now it was too hot and I was in jeans. Literally in jeans. I was sweating so much. And you know what's pretty bad? Brighton has a pebble beach. But we did collect a few stones to remember it. I felt dizzy, I felt hot, I needed a toilet, and we found some at the top of this pub. Bro, doesn't he look so happy? Now, I got my ice cream. I got cookies and cream, 2 scoops. And we saw this shark thing like hanging. I think it was part of a mini golf course. Now, again, we had done what we needed to do in Brighton. We was back on the move, driving around, trying to figure out how to get out of here. Some of these buildings are so pretty though. Like there's loads of scaffolding on a lot of them, but look at how big they are. Now as we were driving, my boyfriend says, oh my god, there's a pirate ship, and I look and it's the Neo Santa Maria. Fun fact, I've been on it twice. It looks so bad, but it probably tastes really good. When we got back, we noticed this van leaking loads of fuel, so we ended up telling him, like, mate, you're leaking loads of stuff all over the road. But yeah, that was an entire weekend in my life. If you enjoyed this type of video, please do let me know in the comments. I'm still a new account. I'm still learning. You know, I'm still liking to get tips off of people. But yeah, if you have any video ideas, anything, feel free to let me know in the comments. Any help on how I can make this channel even better. But yeah, that was a pretty productive weekend. I don't even know how we ended up in Brighton. We just did. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.